A lot of memories, not all good here, but I was an altar boy. I went to school here for 8 years.
Jay Seaman was sexually abused by a priest at this Northern California church back in the 1980s at the hands of this priest, Milton Walsh, shown here on Seaman's 13th birthday. Seaman says Walsh molested him shortly after this picture was taken.
Father Walsh, when he molested me, he was promoted. Went for a trip to Rome and learned languages.
In a taped telephone conversation years later, Walsh tried to explain to Seaman how he was able to stay in the church after the abuse. Walsh said, the archbishop at the time, he would put me in a situation where I was not around minors when I was teaching at the seminary. I feel that I was not representing a risk to anyone else.
It never stunted his career at all, which was very frustrating. We were told that he was going to be not with families anymore, so nobody else would get hurt. And Archbishop Quinn at the time told my parents that the boy will forget was his big catch line for us.
But Seaman didn't forget and eventually received 2 settlements from the church. Cardinal John Quinn, then Archbishop of San Francisco, had Walsh go to therapy but did not remove him from the church. Quinn's replacement, Cardinal William Levada, talked to Walsh, who admitted the abuse, but Levada did not alert police or take any further action. Levada would later become the Pope's hand-picked replacement to oversee priest abuse cases. He's now the highest-ranking American at the Vatican.
This is Milton Walsh, and this is my sister. This is his dog, and he used to come into our home frequently and drink.
Looking at old slides from his childhood, Seaman says he's moved on from the abuse, even though he believes those responsible were never properly punished.
It was a terrible thing that happened to me, but, I've made the decision to let go of that. I've let go of a lot of that pain. It's not to say it hasn't affected me in my, my daily life. I'm sure it has to some degree, but, that's just one chapter of many more happy ones I plan to have.
Still, he says it's wrong that those who allowed his abuser to remain in the church now hold positions of power. Haven Daily, The Associated Press, Novato, California.